Hi, I'm Lanny, and this is Preserving Today, a greener pastures project. Okay, today I wanted to talk a little bit about stinging nettles, something that grows in abundance on our property in the Pacific Northwest. And if any of you live in the area or live in a region that grows stinging nettle, you've probably had an encounter as a kid and found how it feels when you fall into a patch. But it wasn't until more recently in my adulthood that I learned that stinging nettles were actually edible. I'm still confused after all the years growing up here how no adults that I knew ever mentioned that those were edible plants. Stinging nettles are high in fiber and calcium, vitamin C. They're one of the best greens that grow wild in this area, along with other things like dandelions. So if you look at these images, you can see all these really long, like light colored sticks poking up out of the ground. Those are last year's nettles. So anywhere you see one of those sticks, there was a giant nettle plant last year at the end of the season. So all these little guys closer to the ground here are this year's young nettles. I picked about a pound of fresh nettles. So tons of nettles here. This time I'm just gonna put them in my drying rack and dry them to keep around for tea because I don't have much time tonight to do anything else, but I'm going to collect again soon and make pesto. So I am always learning, and that is what's exciting about this. I'm out here making use for what grows around us, and I think that's a really exciting thing. When we talk about being prepared, prepping, homesteading, food preservation, I think foraging goes hand in hand with that. Knowing what grows around you, what you can use as medicine, what you can use as food, and the things to avoid. So this is just a really exciting time of year, planting seeds and paying attention to the things that are growing around us. And another plant that grows here wild this time of year is the purple dead nettle. And it's interesting, I found recently that I don't believe these are even related to stinging nettles, but the purple dead nettle seems to be in the mint family and have some medicinal properties. As does stinging nettle, which I know is often used for allergies. Purple dead nettle has the medicinal uses as well. And I'm keeping my eye out for dandelions. I'm looking for the buds before they start to grow their stems so that I can collect them to try to do some fermented dandelion capers. So I'm really excited about that, but I haven't found any yet. So I keep looking, and when I do, I'll definitely make a video on that one. So if you live in an area where nettles grow, what do you know about nettles? What are your favorite nettle recipes? What are some ways that you use them? Leave a comment, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm Lanny, and this was Preserving Today.